Hello, boys.
Hey! Dawn, I've been having withdrawal symptoms. I haven't seen you for 3 weeks.
That's got to be the longest we've not seen each other for.
What have you been doing?
Do you know what? I'm actually loving lockdown. It's no different for me anyway, because as you know, I very rarely leave walls at all. So I've been doing loads of cooking. I run the 3 businesses from home. It's quite nice having the staff remote because I only have to speak to them when I need them. So I've been able to do so many more things than I usually do. And it's made me sort of realise if I wanted to emigrate and run my businesses, it's definitely possible.
There are good things about lockdown or locking or whatever you want to call it. You know what? I can have a drink. I haven't got to have a driver. I can get dressed up. I can even wear my slippers with my evening jacket, which I couldn't do it to go out. So there are good things about it, don't you think?
Lockdown's no different at your house. So it's more like lock-in. If you go to your house, you never ever get out.
It's the party house.
That's what I'm saying. It's not really much different for me. We've brought the children's ponies back home. So we've built them a stable. But what I do love about lockdown is, you know, even though I work from home and I see a lot of my kids, I'm constantly sort of saying, be quiet, I'm on the telephone. Shush, I'm working. It's been really nice to have quality time with them. And everything we do, we've been like, even like, obviously I'm doing a lot of the cooking, but I love cooking. But then I'm like, do you know what? No, we have got 2 housekeepers, but everybody needs to clean their own mess. We all need to do something as a family. We've all finished. So let's collectively all clean up together. And yeah, it's working.
But you know what? Through this lockdown, sorry, me and Nick have got really closer.
Close, oh my God.
Closer to fucking killing each other. Terrible.
Do you know what? Me and Ashley, I've actually got on really, really well. We're waking up. Our housekeeper brings our coffees to the room instead of going downstairs. And we just watch like an hour TV, just me and him. We have some breakfast in bed. We chill. Ashley's been on the tractor. He's rolled all the fields. The kids have like painted the stables. Taylor's been cleaning up. The best thing is, as you know, I love cooking. Tomorrow, we've decided as a family, we're going to do the ward come down with me. There's 11 of us here.
Amazing.
And so we put all the names in a hat. We're going to dress. Well, it's up to everybody what kind of dress code they want. For my night, I want dressy. Everyone's got to wear suits, dressing up. Because the thing about lockdown is you do end up where you get up, you don't really put your makeup on, you wear your loungewear, and you forget how to dress up. So it's so nice to see you two tonight. I thought there's no way
You know what?
Royston without being glam.
And how's Ashley? Do you know what? I'd love a lock-in with Ashley.
Forget
the lockdown and have a lock-in with him. He's so handsome.
Oh, he is. He's gorgeous. He's my Ashley.
And that body, oh my God.
Well, we've all put a few pounds on.
Well, I love him.
We're going to do come down with me this week. It's Ashley's turn tomorrow. I've just seen he's got salted caramel cream. There's some lamb. Three-course dinner. But after, as of Friday, the whole family are doing 1 month and exactly a month with no alcohol, going on a fitness regime. I can't exercise at the moment because I've got something to tell you.
Oh, okay.
We got a little bit intoxicated last Thursday.
Yeah, not you.
And Ash put YouTube on. We were dancing in the lounge with the kids and all the family. And for some reason, don't ask me why, because I'm 46, I couldn't do it when I was 10. So why on earth I thought I could do it? I decided at 3 a.m. to take a run, jump as high as I can and do the splits. And I've actually ruptured my hamstring.
We had an Ibiza party the other night. Oh, it was fabulous. Plenty of booze. I've got all the tunes. There was only one thing I was missing, and that was you. Oh, can you believe it?
I have missed you, honestly.
I was going up and down and round about. It was fabulous.
Yeah, because as Nick knows, when we have our nights out, Nick's like Ash. He always falls asleep wherever we are. He just leaves us to it. And me and Royston are always the last men standing.
Well, we are.
We have our heart-to-hearts, don't we, Royston? We try and fix the world. We have a little cry. We tell each other how much we love each other. Right.
I think maybe we should do a come dine with me thing, but there's only the 2 of us here, that's the thing, because we don't like cooking, but we like anything that sounds like it.
What do you mean? He wouldn't even clean the windows with me today. That we got that. It's all right for you. You've got 2 housekeepers that live in.
No, there's 11 of us here, and you know what? I've made a point that my housekeepers don't finish late, and that we help out because it's not just lockdown for us; it's lockdown for the housekeepers. I am dreading coming out of lockdown. I've really, it's been wonderful for us, and it's made me appreciate my family. And you sort of get to really think about work and how you want to do things differently.
Well, do you know, Dawn, on a sad note, I was having a shave the other morning, and I was really down, looking at myself in the mirror. No Botox, no fillers. I've got to get to sculpt. As soon as I've come out of lockdown, I've got to get to sculpt. I need to see you, Dawn. I need everything doing.
We look like melted cans.
I'm delighted because Jodie, my clinic manager, is a friend of the family as well. She's a single parent, and she was getting a little bit anxious because her mum is not very well, so she couldn't go on lockdown with the family. So I said, you know what? Come and stay here with Lexi, who's 7 or 8, and she's a clinic manager. And I never get time. Everyone goes, oh, you must spend so much time in school. But obviously, because of my other businesses, I don't. So I've had a dermaplaning yesterday. She's then done a bit of like shockwave treatment. I had an envy facial. I'm having a bit of fat melt next week.
Well, fabulous.
Well, you're going to look better when you come out of lockdown than when you started. We look terrible.
Of course. We've got table tennis, we've got dart, we've got ponies, we've got a clinic, we've got badminton, you name it. It's mad. Ashley's even. So the local residents in the village haven't really got anywhere to walk. So what we've done, in our front field, we've cut the grass very short around the edge and done a running track. So we've allowed all the village, the residents, to come and share our grounds to exercise. So we're all 2 meters social distancing.
We can come and stay with you.
Well, you know, I've done something very similar because we haven't got like a public walkway through our garden, but I've made one because you know why? The guys that walk past the house, I want them walking past my front door. Look. So I've made a public walk. I put aside public walk.
You're not allowed to touch.
You're not allowed to touch. Yeah, you want to lock in.
Oh my God, the legs on this weather we've had as well, in those shorts and those big legs. Oh my God, I've had an erection every day.
I tell you what, you are so lucky how chilled my Nick is. But it's all mouth though, Nick, isn't it? He would run a mile.
Oh my God.
Tell her about your dream.
Do you know, Dawn, I had a dream.
Hey, listen, the nice thing about being on a little chat with you, it's all mine.
Oh, fabulous. Let's have a, shall we cling our glasses together, Dawn? Let's cling. Way, that's fabulous. Cheers. I had a dream last night that we're all on a train and you wanted to come round to my house with all your mates. I said, you can't come, Dawn. We're on lockdown. We'll get reported by the neighbours. Suddenly, there was, what do you call them? Armed bank robbers on this train that we were on. Suddenly, the train come to a smash, and the train split in half. And then, I don't know why, I was with Miss Moneypenny. You remember James Bond, Miss Moneypenny? And I was fucking her. Could you imagine fucking Miss Moneypenny?
I thought you said you had a dream, not a nightmare.
That was a nightmare. She was the first one as well. Remember, I did see the first James Bond. Not the last one, the first one.
I'm surprised in your dream you wasn't fucking
James Bond. You know, I can always remember, Nick, in those days, used to do Ursula Andress's hair. You know the girl that walked out the sea with the white bikini on? Nick used to do her hair, hadn't you?
Yeah, she was gorgeous.
Can I ask you a question, Royston? Are you sure you're gay?
Well, do you know what? I do wonder that. You know why? I do wonder.
Are you excited for Darby's wedding?
Yeah,
you know, I can't believe it.
Amazing when we went shopping with the dress.
Dawn, is it cap? I never know what to say. Is it cap for at or cap for R? I don't know. But I do know the Grand Hotel Cap for at or Cap for R. It's fabulous. I've been there for cocktails. It's fabulous.
Is she excited?
Yeah. And she looks incredible at the moment.
I've seen her. She's amazing.
I've got a few months to get myself looking fit and healthy. I really want to look my best for the wedding.
Well, you've got 12 months.
What colour are you going to wear?
I'm going to wear cream.
And I'm going to wear cream.
What about you?
I don't know yet. Obviously something summery. I'm not doing a hat.
We'll bring the team of hairdressers there. Everybody will get their hair done by the best. So you haven't got to worry about that problem.
So we've got like a week of wedding, and then we're going to do another bash when we get back as well.
Oh God, yes, of course we have. Yeah, it'll be fabulous, and Derby's so beautiful.
Quite intimate when we go away, but then obviously when we get back,
I've never known you do anything intimate.
Well, intimate, 100.
Well,
how many bridesmaids?
Not sure. I think she's got about 6. I think 7. How gorgeous! We went dress shopping, didn't we? How gorgeous did she look in a dress? In all the dresses.
You know, Nick, because Nick wasn't there. I went to.
I know you did.
I went to a wedding dress, me, Dawn, and Derby, and she was trying wedding. She looked fabulous, didn't she?
Oh.
Yours, I wanted to do. I wanted to try one as well.
Well, we could get you in one.
They do outside.
Right, exercise.
What the
You go shopping in there.
Well, like a nice little white dress number.
Maybe we could be the bridesmaids. Maybe she could have 8.
Do you know, I've never been a bridesmaid.
That'd be so funny. I'd love that. Listen, if it was me getting married, she'd be me best man.
Yes.
Oh, why don't you renew your vows? That's a good one. You haven't renewed your vows. Why don't you?
I am 6 weeks off mine and Ashley's 25th wedding anniversary.
Oh, well, you should do it then.
This is going to be a fabulous party. Either that or we'll go away.
We'll be out of lockdown by then.
So I promised Ashley for our 25th, I'm letting him organise it. And I want him to be able to choose something for the first time in his life. So I think he doesn't want a big party, but he wants to go get a few of us and go somewhere.
What's the date?
My wedding anniversary is the 2nd of June.
Oh, fabulous.
25 years. Been together 31. We've been married 25. I'm so excited.
I mean, really, who's married 25 years these days? I mean, me and Nick have been together how many years?
35.
35. But who's been together
31.
35 years?
Yeah.
We had a fabulous party at your house for our renewal, you with the like liquor and everything.
You walked us down the aisle.
I know. It's just, that was like so emotional for me. It was,
the best.
that for me was, I've thrown many parties at Warford Hall, but since the day I moved here, that and Aston and Charlie's christening for me.
Oh my God, that was fabulous. And when we got parents to the 4 children, I think that was the emotional time for me.
Yeah, it was lovely.
Such a lovely.
Yeah, my kids love you. Ash loves you. I love you. I am really missing you. I feel like I can touch you.
Oh, Nick, show Dawn your ring.
I've got it on.
So let's have a look. Let's have a look.
You see it?
The friendship ring you bought.
I've always got it on. Always. I never take it off.
Do you ever tell anybody? Everyone asks where you got it from.
Loads of people ask me. I always tell them.
So tell me, have you got any gossip? Any juicy gossip? Anything I ought to know? Because you know me, I wouldn't tell anybody else.
You're thinking about it.
I've had a few arguments with the girls. Certain girls. Do you know what? Considering we've had to obviously stop filming 3/4 of the way through, but luckily, because we're all mad on our show, we've got that much content that we've been able to go out for at least 7 weeks. So it is really, really good. We've got plenty of content, and we're all.
That's fabulous.
But I tell you what, I do love. Look, some of us sometimes don't see eye to eye. What I do love about our group is when the shit hits the fan, we all pull together. And like just before lockdown, well, I was arguing with at least 3 of them. As soon as lockdown came, I got a text off 2 of them saying like, look, life's too short. And I just thought, you know what? That's what I love about Housewives. We can all scrap, but if anyone else tries to intervene and get involved, we've got a group of girls now that, yeah, we are a bit of a dysfunctional family, but we're allowed to say what we want to each other. But if anything else happens, we all pull together. And that's what I've really learned.
Well, that's fabulous. I think that's really beautiful. Yeah. But at the end, you're the Queen Bee, sweetheart, and they all know it. And I think that's where they get a little bit jealous, so they have to try and get one over Dawn Ward.
I do care about all of them. You know,
I know you do, because you're a very caring person. So that's your nature.
But I've had like a really tough season this season. Like I've been really like, well, you know, been up and down with my emotions. And my mum always taught me that you know, always be kind, always have a good heart. But I'm an only child, and if you back me in a corner, you need to come with a very big army to take me down.
Mate, we've been with you when people have tried to back you in a corner. I've seen what happens. We know. There's nobody like Dunward. You'll soon get rid of them.
I've really missed you. It's so nice to see you. I feel like I'm with you. Isn't the beauty of technology, Al?
Well,
really, I've had
is the new going out, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? This is all we can do now, isn't it?
The fact that I can see you.
And you know, we get so close, emotional. Oh God! It's only because I can't get anybody else. I need a nice toy boy.
You would absolutely shit yourself. You make me laugh, you. I need this, need that. Let me tell everybody that wants to listen that Royston is all bark and no bite. He is obsessed with Nick.
I am really obsessed with getting rid of him.
So who's been doing all the cooking?
In 35 years, I've never washed, cleaned, ironed, or done anything. I don't know how the dishwasher works, or the washing machine, anything. And he's made me do everything, and I hate it. I'd rather go to work. He had me cleaning the windows the other day, cleaning the bloody windows.
Yeah, he was sitting on the windowsills on the 3rd story, doing the windows.
Hated it.
Oh, he hated it. All I've been doing is sitting, buying stuff offline. All I do is sit there and just keep buying stuff offline.
Well, do you know how many times, honestly, I wait for the Amazon delivery. I'm like, oh, my delivery's coming. I bought some shampoo. It's like, it's unbelievable. But like I said, for us, I've been teaching Taylor how to cook. And I'm dead excited because Ashley's got a responsibility tomorrow to do a 3-course dinner. So all the wards are going on a healthy regime in like 5 days, and we're going to come out of this lockdown looking the best we've ever looked.
We say that every week, don't we? We're going to go on a diet.
Every day, every morning, I give a loaf of bread to the birds. I break it all up, chuck it to the birds. And at 12 o'clock, I say, go fetch a loaf. Can you believe that? Because I love bread. We're on a diet.
Do you know what? That's something else we've been doing. We've been like training all the dogs.
The dogs?
Yeah. Oh, we've got 6 here at the moment because Darby and Mike have moved back in because they're in the middle of moving house. They basically just bought a beautiful apartment. I'm doing the interior design on it.
Of course.
And so they were moving back with us anyway for a couple of months, even without lockdown. And so they've got Jemima and Jeremy Jackson, 2 little chihuahuas. But the Jemima's tiny. So it's like danger.
I've got to say, you did a fabulous job on John Caldwell's house in Mayfair. It was absolutely fabulous. I love the team.
I told you this. I'm up for 5 international awards for that.
Oh my God, it was fabulous. I can't wait for John to invite me.
I started a really good box set, Line of Duty.
Oh, Line of Duty, I've seen it. Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Oh my God. I'm dying. As soon as I come off the phone from you and put my onesie on and jumping in bed with my Ash and getting on it. Season 5.
Have you seen The Tiger King? Have you been watching that?
Oh, give us for that, Royston. Royston.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh, I'd love to feel you, darling.
Pause a bit.
You did say I was bisexual.
Hey!
Yes.
Would you like a spot of champagne?
Give us a kiss.
I felt like I'd love to snog the screen anyway. Mwah.
Oh,
Royston.
Have you told Dawn about National Hair Sunday?
No, tell Dawn about National Hair Sunday.
You've obviously seen it on Facebook, haven't you, what we've been doing with all
I
hair?
I don't know how you come about it.
Well, we thought about what could we do for the National Health Service, and my idea was that we could do just our salon, free hairdressing on one of the Sundays when we go back to work. And then our mind started to sort of reel round. We thought, why can't we do this for the whole country and get as many people involved, and then we could do as many national health workers as possible. So I think we've got maybe about 2,000 salons.
2,000 salons on board nationwide. We've got
wow,
salons with 100
I'm
salons.
so proud of you. So I'm not doing anything like that. I think that's an amazing idea. What I'm doing is I am at Stepping Hill Hospital in Stockport.
Yeah.
So all the frontline staff, and especially the ones working in the ICU unit, they're working so many hours. Our own doctor, Dr. Backensdale, who works in Sculpt, he's back And a lot of these the staff at the NHS aren't going home and spending time with the families because they're frightened of passing something on. So I'm going in, I've been in, we've done it electronically, and they have an outside area, and some of these doctors and nurses are working like 16-hour shifts and shattered, and they've got nowhere to get fresh air. And it's a little bit of a dump at the moment. So I'm going in there, I'm interior designing all the outdoor area, putting new chairs, tables.
It's lovely.
And making it so it's really nice for them to go outside for the
what a great idea.
That's
what
a
great
great
idea.
Now, hopefully it'll be ready in about a week and a half. So at least then, if they're going to go and rest, they've got somewhere comfortable to sit outside, get some fresh air.
These people are doing that job though. They're unbelievable. Can you imagine? I mean, we're just having to sit at home and do nothing.
Without them, I mean, we're talking about our experiences on lockdown and stuff.
Exactly.
They're so busy, and actually, I remember my doctor John, who works in school, said to me, he genuinely thinks that a lot of NHS staff will need serious counselling after, because it's so sad. I mean, it's just heartbreaking.
Well, I think we're going to have a drink to them, don't you think?
To the NHS.
It's to the NHS and all the frontline workers, including delivery drivers. People,
everyone,
obviously, like the NHS is incredible. But even, you're going into I went to Sainsbury's today, and there's people there working, they're putting their lives at risk. Everyone that's out there working, I want to say a big cheers and thank you very much. And I'm
sure to everyone.
Cheers.
Amazing.
Cheers. Do you know what, Nick? When you said I don't do anything, I'm sitting at the table. I do. I shop for 3 old age pensions. I do for a 91-year-old.
Oh.
An 80-year-old, and my sister is 74, and I drop it on the doorsteps every day. So I do something, Nick. Sorry.
How's our lovely Ruby?
Oh, she's fabulous. She just bathed her tonight, because usually she has a bath every week. But
remember, Ruby goes to the dog park every week for a shampoo. So now she can't go. We have to bath her. But we have
like Bear was luckily like 3 days before lockdown. He'd just been trimmed. Now he's like, his hair's it's about that big.
Oh.
But you know what? We're all happy. I'm with my family. The dogs are happy. Does it really matter what you look like? We've dressed up tonight. Tomorrow I'll look back like Derek.
Oh God.
And as soon as it's over, we'll come down to Cheshire and have a fabulous night out.
The first time it's over, we're coming to see you. So be there and ready your glam gear.
Will be open. I love you both so much from the bottom of my heart.
See you later.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, gorgeous.
Love you.
Bye.
Love you.